Release the street.
Agbaya, 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 Agbaya.
Cheese, come on, live in the flesh. In the flesh, we are live.
That's it.
It's the Agbaya Show.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. You gotta make sure you like and subscribe, man.
All the time.
You know what? I can't even put my arm like that right now. All that gym, I'm back in the gym, so my chest.
That gym pain is that's not easy, but it's sweet though. At the same
it's
time,
sweet,
you know what I mean?
yeah. But right now, it's like my chest. My
Yeah.
chest is doing open like it's like that, like dictionary book. But no, listen, come on, man. You're tuned in with your fine boy Damo, Veli, Stanfield. Can I get a round of applause, brother? Come on. A round of applause because you already know, like nobody wants to clap for a good-looking brother.
Come on now.
You know, we're not trying to put. That's not the message we're doing today.
Yeah.
or ever.
Yeah.
but you know what it is, brother? Like, with that being said, yeah, like, man's got a cold guest in the house.
Yes, sir.
It's only right, yeah. Man has you for the last episode of the year.
Yeah. You have to
know
save the best to last. There.
Brother, come on, we got to save the best till last. And like, it's so meaningful because like, I feel like even your story sort of even symbolizes like how this episode's gonna go, how life has been for us throughout the year.
For sure. Yeah.
And like, obviously, you know, I want to make sure also that I hope that everyone's having a blessed week. You know, if you're going through any sort of challenges, like, I just want to always let you guys know, you know, the best is coming.
Yes.
Like, just hang on.
Yes.
You know, we've made it to the end of the year, bro.
Yes.
So we already know that, bruv, literally the next day, blessings is arriving.
Yes.
You know them ones there.
You've already won.
We won.
Yeah.
We won, and we're gonna keep winning. You know them
it.
ones there. So with that being said, come on, man. I got the man himself, man, like Eli.
That's it.
AKA, you know, always include Christ. Mr.
AIC Solution himself.
Come on, Mr. AIC Solutions, bro. Come on, brother. You know them ones there, man. Bro, thank you for coming on. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling amazing, wonderful, bro. God is good.
But all the time, bro.
All the time.
Brother. Like, you know, how was the drive in?
The drive wasn't too bad, you know. I got caught up in the little traffic there, coming through the motorway. I'm in the little dual carriageway.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know where to park because I was waiting. But you know, you see this little traffic warden guy was lingering. So I'm thinking, do I leave my car here or do I what I do? Because
bro, what
you see me parking illegally.
What you say? What,
I mean?
uncle? Is it uncle? Yeah.
No, he's like a soon-to-be uncle. He's one of them soon-to-be uncles ones. You can see he's getting on still.
Yeah, man. Them I got the uncle starter pack.
Yeah, he's got the uncle tendencies.
But nah, brother. Like, come on, man. No, that's sick, bro. Like, thank you for even coming on.
Most
like,
definitely.
It's one of them ones, my people. People don't know that this episode was meant to be done probably even last year, early. But we always just said, you know, the way we operate, the way man operates, God's timing.
Yes.
And I always feel like the more we wait, the better the story.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And like, I'm just thankful that you came to the end. Like,
appreciate it,
bro.
Yes,
Like, my G. You know, it's so mad because, like, from when we first met, bro, I swear we met in the gym.
Yeah, Dartford gym.
The gym. Like, man, they see, man.
Yeah.
I just see one you with the gold teeth. I think, who's this? Bruv, you know, I was like, who's this goon in my gym, bro? And I think it was like you was probably using one of the machines I wanted to use. Then out of nowhere, man, they started chatting.
Yes.
And before that, bro, I mean, after that, bruv, the rest is history, bruv.
Was it real recognized real, innit?
Bruv, that's it, bruv. And you know, man's just thankful that you even said that. I gotta let the people them know how real man is, brother.
Yes.
Obviously.
And that goes back a little while. That's going up to like what? 2022, 21?
Brother, definitely it's if not around or before COVID.
Because I moved to Dartford around 2020, so around that time this
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, you know, you're explaining, you know, the story, what you're going through. And I think that's when I was probably building the podcast.
Yes. You've done well with this podcast, though.
Brother.
Extreme. One thing about you, give you your flowers, bro, because you done well. I mean, just keeping up the vibe, going by yourself. You had a partner, and then you just kept going. Like, I'm watching, I'm thinking, yo, inspiration, because as long as you keep going, you're going to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
you know
big
what?
up yourself, bro. Seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. You know what? It's like even as it's the last episode of the year, you know, man's just always got to big up, you know, My first co-host, K-Soul.
Big him up.
Big him up to all the way to Remington, J. Jules, Scotty. You know, people ain't seen people. Every time I say Scotty, a lot of people don't know, but you get me. That was the young boy that man really wanted him to grow up into the thing.
Okay.
Obviously, you got TK. That was my bruv. That was like my first lady, bruv. Like
the one who was the dark skin one, the dark skin brother, the main one, the one that
Remington.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
The last one you was with, the last two. Yeah.
Then you had obviously TK. Then you had Viti.
Yes.
Like two beautiful young ladies, but
okay.
you know, like bruv, they were so close to me. Like I held all of them so close, but it's not bad blood because I know you know. Sometimes not everybody shares the same vision. Yeah, but I already know that they're all on their way to greatness.
Yeah, for sure.
And they know, I know that if there's ever a case that they need me, they need my help or whatnot, sure. Man's always there for them. Yes, you understand? Sure. And it's just the same with a lot of people, you know? Like, there's never any sort of bad blood.
Yes.
Like, when you got a vision and people don't follow that vision or they don't align with it. It's okay.
Yes, okay.
But it's one of them ones, communicate it.
Yes.
You know, you can't be mad if somebody doesn't believe in it. Like, maybe you haven't done your job well enough for them to
convince them to
you
see
understand?
It, you get me?
And you come.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not your vision is your vision, innit? So sometimes not everybody's meant to see it. Because remember, God gives it to you. So it's your baby. You know what you're gonna do with it. And only a few people can see or they can believe in your passion so much they're gonna follow you. But sometimes it's not for them to see it. It's just for you to just keep going. You know?
You know what? I thank God that we kept going. Like God's giving me some. Sometimes I used to hate it, but He's giving me some sort of resilience that man just don't. I just don't fall, bro.
That's the key. That's the key.
Like man can get like we can get hit.
Yes,
man's been hit in the head with a hammer. Man's still alive, brother. I'm not trying to say now my op should go and get something harder than a hammer.
No, God forbid.
God forbid. But it's just like, but what that shows me, it shows me that man's there's a meaning to why man's still here.
Yes, for sure.
You see, but 100. It's not even about me. It's about Eli, bro. You know what? Before we go on any further, thank you for coming on once again.
Appreciate you, my brother.
You know, you want to tell the people them who you are, what you do, where you're from.
Yes, I'm Eli, Mr. EG. Please say the Mister. You know,
jeez.
You know, Eli Graceford. You know, even though he lied, God was graceful. You know what I mean? I am a market analyst for private hedge fund. I'm a mentor. I'm a leader. I'm an all-round good guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God's called me out of the darkness to bring light to the people who are in it, you know what I mean? Because remember, all of us are overcomers, but only some of us got the ability to teach others how to overcome, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So I give thanks for the journey.
Yeah.
And I just looking forward to what's the next journey, the next steps has to be, you know what I mean?
Come on, cause bro, like,
that's it.
We gotta be real. It's been a hell of a journey, bro.
Been a hell of a journey, man.
Like,
but as you said, certain things. Remember, first of all, it starts with mindset.
Yeah.
And for me, as long as you know that everything works for the glory of God, no matter what you go through, there's a bigger picture to it.
That's it.
You just have to step back sometimes and see the picture. Because sometimes we're in so deep in it, you just see the corner of that picture there. You don't even know that you've got a Lamborghini waiting for you. Like that picture there, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes stepping back from your situation and allowing God to do what He does. And you can realize that picture over there, you realize like, wow, I've actually been given a Ferrari, a Lambo. But you don't see that, all you're in the corner, you're just seeing red. So that's your reality. So sometimes stepping back and allowing that whole picture to appear itself, then you can move forward. You know what? That's what's really for me. Let me keep going.
That's it. And like, I feel like if we could all sort of visit our younger self.
Yes.
Like, and encourage that person to keep going. Like, I guess all of us would do it.
Yes,
and maybe that younger person would even believe it.
Yes.
But sometimes life isn't like that. You got to understand the fear of the unknown. Unknown territory. Unfamiliar grounds. Valley of the shadow of death.
Yes.
You understand? You gotta walk with no fear.
You have to.
Otherwise, like, what did they say? The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
Wisdom.
You understand?
Yes,
There's so many things that show you that, Like, walk with wisdom, walk with courage, walk with confidence. You know, God's got your back. But like he said, like, if we don't see the bigger picture,
it's hard. Yes,
we see the small thing, and that's all we're looking at. That's all we want. And by the time we've taken it, we've taken that little piece of piece of gold. We've missed out on the mansion, missed out on all the things behind that little piece of gold. You understand? Because we've been so much in a hurry, we're pressured. Social media, people are trying to make us move and feel insecure. You understand? The fear of missing out.
Yes, the FOMO.
I saw something. The person said they got 4B.
4B, what's that?
The fear of being involved.
That's a good one as well, you know, because as a trader, you know, that's one of the biggest things that anyone has to overcome, that fear of missing out, fear of being involved. And people don't know, people actually got fear of success. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That imposter syndrome. Because sometimes you fear your success. I used to be that way, like, because I know I've always been blessed. Since I was a kid, I have the ability to overcome, to do things more than my circle. Yeah. But then sometimes you fear it at the same time. You're thinking, because I got big dreams. I'm a big dreamer. That's my gift of life. Yeah. Optimism. You know what I mean? I believe that I can do anything. But when the time comes for me to start seeing it now, sometimes you get scared because you're thinking, well, a boy like me from South London can really going to be the first 100 millionaire in my family. Like, what am I going to do with that first 10 million? Like, you know what I'm saying? What am I going to do with the first mil? And
then you know what? Sorry to cut you off. It's a case of, as you're thinking that, you got somebody else telling you the same thing.
Yes.
Well, you can't be the first. What? No, you don't. What do you know about that? And just what people don't realize is that a little something like that can just fully distract you from your journey.
Derail you one time.
100%. And one thing I kind of made sure this year, as you know, it's an end of year episode, I kind of started distancing myself from a lot of people.
Well, that's the key. And the way I see it, because I have the conversation about 3 different people in the last 72 hours, yeah. The people that you lost this year, you was meant to lose them. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on how you see it. Because the way I see it to myself, because I lost a good friend of mine, and I lost my ex, my missus, the girl I was meant to marry, the love of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Man said the love of your life.
Love of my life. You know who you are.
You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. I'ma be alright tonight.
She knows who she is. I mean, like and subscribe all the time. So, but at the same time, everything I've accomplished this year, it's like, would I have been able to do that with them people in my life? And the answer is no. Would I be able to go on the line, start talking to the camera, and not have her saying, babe, worrying about her image, or have my guy saying, bro, what do you think? Or commenting on warranted comments about what I'm doing, bro, do this, do. I mean, so some of the things that you lose, remember, everything works for the glory of God. As long as you keep that in mind as a believer, you're going to make it. And it's going to be a hard journey, but you have no choice but to make it. Because you're going to take the ups and the downs, because life is never like this or like this. There's always peaks, there's always valley, there's always, 100%. The thing is, you know, that's the thing, and I fully agree with you, because even, let's say there's women I talk to or whatnot, you see, I don't want to say that I'm talking to you because babes will say, what do you mean? What do you mean? Who is she?
Who is she? Who is she? Her. You're making me feel away. I'm coming to you as a woman. Like and subscribe. Nobody in the comments allow me. I'm playing. It's last end of the year. We're happy. But
good.
Come on, amen. But it's a case of like, it's one of them ones where a lot of women that you speak to, based on, you know, your ambition. Yes. Some do tend to feel a bit insecure. For sure. You know, they tend to stand in your way. Yes. You know, they might feel like, depending on what kind of character you are, like, they might feel like, oh, if there's another girl in the industry or whatnot trying to talk to you, you're immediately going to be weak for them or whatnot. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. There are some people who have that issue of having a weak spine. But there are people who resist that temptation, but their blessing is blocked because of an insecure partner. Or a traumatized partner. You see, they don't always have to be traumatized or insecure. They could just be, you know, maybe good interest. But sometimes that good interest can come across as you're blocking man's journey.
Someone else's inability to do certain things and their mental restriction projects back on you, you know what I'm saying? But that insecurity goes both ways, because being a real one, I've been that guy.
Yeah.
I've been the hindrance and I've been the solution. I've been the problem.
Okay.
I've been so, but at the same time, I know the journey I've been on this year, the healing journey, the growth journey, like talking to certain girls, when I realize that they're intimidated by my ambition and where I'm going, I know I'm in the right place.
Yeah. You reckon? Wait, hold on. You reckon? I'm saying yeah.
Yeah, because at the same time, because I know, say, the right person won't be intimidated. And the right man for you, women, won't be intimidated. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women are bosses. A lot of women nowadays are doing well for themselves. They're six figures income earners. They're homeowners. They're business owners.
Big up
the ladies, bro. The UK ladies are doing well. That's why sometimes the standards are high. And some of the men them can't handle it. And I've been that guy who couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? Even though I've always been blessed to be handsome and always had the girls coming to me since I was a young kid.
Yeah.
But sometimes, because I'm not in the space that I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
So when I get this good girl now, I fumble her. Because I'm not because I'm a fumbler, because I'm not in the right space.
You're used to,
you know what I'm saying?
Bad habits.
My bad habits. And I meet a girl who, when I'm in my energy, high vibration, she's not ready from what I'm giving to her. So she feels intimidated about me, and her insecurities keep coming out. And for me, I'm quick to, I don't even do red lights no more. I always say I just do amber. Because for me, red is too much.
Yeah,
it's straight amber. If amber is red and green is amber, so you get where I'm coming from.
No, of course, bro. You know me. All these red light, green lights. What's that? What's that show called?
Which one's that?
Squid Game.
Yeah.
Green light, red light. Listen, me, it's just non-negotiables.
Yes, bro.
It's a straight. It's like, I don't fuck with this, I don't fuck with that, and I don't fuck with that. So if you do any of that,
I'm
out.
gone. One time.
Straight.
That's one thing. I'm very protective of my energy. Because I know who I am. I know my hindrances, I know my strength. You know what I mean? I know what will wind me up. Because if you don't know nothing in this world, I know me. And you have to know you.
Exactly. You know what? You have to be even careful. Of course. And you have to be careful because the spirits and the energy that is being exchanged.
It's not going to that spirit thing there, boy.
We have to. It's the end of the year.
Okay, boy.
Because you have to remember, I don't want to, on the podcast, we don't really talk about chopping babes and all of these sort of things and girls chopping man. But we have to understand that there are spirits being exchanged.
Yes, for sure.
When you're laying with someone.
Soul ties.
Soul ties. And we have to understand that, sometimes you could chill with a woman and the woman could be chilling with a guy and they could be tapped. And you're wondering, why are they so tapped? Then when you actually see the people they've dated, there's always that one person in that line.
Yeah, that Yoruba guy.
I beg, Joe. Look at this guy. I'm making points, and he wants to rubbish. It could be the Yoruba demon. It could even be the Congolese man.
The Congolese one.
The uncle with the shoe. What possessed you to wear that shoe? No, but it's one of them ones. It's that real, that the tie, the spiritual exchanges, like you got, like you said, you got to protect your energy.
You have to.
We've seen it in 2025.
Yes.
When people aren't protecting their energy, the nonsense that's coming, been coming. Like, and what's so funny? That even segues us to Agbaya of the week. And obviously, I was telling Eli already, what Agbaya means. Big for nothing, an elderly person acting in a childish manner. So when you see the uncle them at the I'm gonna say BET Awards. When you see the uncle them at the bet shops doing nothing but just gambling their life away. Agbaya. You understand? When you see them gal them that all they want is a man to just lay on the floor. Sponsorship. And they don't do anything else in their life. Agbaya. You understand? And then lastly, when you just see somebody that should not even be chilling with the correct age mates.
Yes.
You understand? If you see 50-year-old chilling with 20-year-olds, Agbaya. Them ones there, but obviously, this one's a special one because end of the year we're doing Agbaya of the year.
That's a big one,
It's a big one.
That's a big.
It's our first one because you know what's so mad, there's so much shit that's happened this year.
Yes.
So like I know everybody in the comments, let us know who you think should be Agbaya of the year.
Yeah.
What do you say? Who you thinking?
Oh, that's a big one, boy. Because obviously, because I need some options. Because I'm just gonna say Diddy.
You know what?
Because that's just in the full front right now, innit? I mean, like the documentary came out with 50 Cent, and you know what I mean. But at the same time, it might not be.
But there could be. Was it Marvin Sapp? The
Who's
guy.
that one there?
He's a R&B. He's a gospel artist, and I remember he owns a church in America, and he told them to lock the doors so they can collect all the tithes.
Oh, I see that one there. You see these guys here? Listen, there's a special place in hell for them,
It could even be Pastor Toby.
Hey,
you understand?
What's it? And praise and transfer.
Praise and transfer. You understand? There's so many people to choose, for this Agbaya of the year. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like with everything that's been going on, we might have to make it, Diddy. Like I don't want, because the young boy said that if anybody keeps talking about his dad, you're gonna punch them up.
Yeah.
Don't come to the UK.
Don't
Don't beat us. We are
don't
just
beat me for my mama.
this is just content, because if you come to the UK team, I know there's a Congolese way of saying that if I
chop your face,
but obviously it's one of them ones, like with everything that's gone on. Like
it's a difficult one though, but
the reason why I want to make Diddy Agbaya of the year, you know what? It's nothing to do with the treacherous stuff he's done.
Yes.
But it's the aftermath.
Yes.
Knowing that possibly, allegedly, you have done all these sort of things, yet it's still got that bravado of man can't be touched. You understand? And on top of that, I understand it. Maybe to some people in America, it can be seen as powerful, but it's a case of what are you showing and what are you teaching the people on, like growing up, the younger lot. They might start thinking that, what, I got to move like Diddy to succeed in life. You understand? And I'm not going to say, man need to have oil parties and sex parties and this and that. But when
subscribe to Baby Lotion.
You get me? Go and start taking out loan for baby oil.
For baby oil.
For baby oil. Buying investment stocks, trading with 212. But you know what? It's a case, it's one of them ones, like, man just need to understand that that's not how we move in life.
Yes.
Like, that's how I see it. Like, you want to show people that there's ways to actually change the game. One thing, even going back to sex, like even sex parties, all these sort of things, maybe sleeping with men and all these sort of things, bro. Like, people don't realize that sex is it's also a domination.
Yes. You
see what I'm trying to say? You are dominating that person.
Yes.
So some people might just see, it's just sex, but mentally and spiritually, if you're doing the things to a young man, not that we have any understanding of it, you're robbing that person of that innocence. You're dominating that so that person sort of fears you, which is what you could say that he was sort of instilling to most of these people. You know what I'm trying to say?
It was like his power tool.
And sometimes we tend to see in life anyway that that is one of the most significant power tools in mankind. You see what I'm trying to say? But along with that, it's just a case of your kids, all the things you're leaving behind. Like, people would like to think that you've done some badness, get out, escape, and try and change the narrative and do goodness. You see, what's your thoughts on it?
No, what you said is right. I think the reason why he needs to get the Agbaya of the year, outside of everything, and the other day 2 days ago, I saw his sons doing the documentary.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one day when they're doing the documentary on Diddy? So they're doing a reverse documentary of the documentary of 50 Cent documentary. So now they're trying to come up with their own story, but it comes up with that same bravado. Like, he's got like, I'm still Diddy, I still got that power, but my friend, you're still locked in Sing Sing, like, or wherever you're locked in, and you're still trying to justify
what you done.
You know what I'm saying? Or, we don't know, allegedly.
Allegedly, but it's just...
But it's not really allegedly though, because it is what it is, isn't it? 50... P. Diddy's been known in the industry like from back in the day anyway, but that bravado, when I saw that documentary, see that when they say the and shake my head emoji. Like, my friend, just relax. Is it that? That's how
you know what? Yeah,
just relax.
I'll be
yourself,
so real.
bro.
Even though, man, although you know the stories when you're growing up about the whole history, man ain't watched the documentaries, but I'm hearing that it's crazy.
You haven't seen the one on
Netflix?
50 Cent one?
No.
But I'll go tune that one later.
I'm gonna have to change. Before this end of the year, yeah, I'm gonna have to tune it in.
Yeah,
because
tune it in still.
I heard that it's crazy.
Yeah. But it's nothing new, but it's just put into one because one thing I don't like about the documentary, outside of the sex stuff, is the abuse of his power in the sense of like, you are a manager, a music artist, yeah. You are aspiring. You're gonna own your own record label in one day. You're gonna have artists underneath you. So people are gonna come to you. They're gonna sign for you. You're gonna make them do work for you. But you're not gonna pay them.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then you're abusing your power. You're doing this. That's that kind of things is what I don't like about that particular thing, because it's like the old me, but it's like the old story about the Locks.
Yeah,
when they want to get at their deal, what they done. To get out their deal, they have to go do that, bring the Bronx out. They have to go bring the Yonkers, a couple of Yonkers out. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, the thing is, yeah, not everybody has that sort of energy.
Yeah, so some people are going to take it lying down. You know what I mean? And there's on the documentary, not to be a spoiler alert, and was it that Diddy Dirty Money? One of the girls, she was like going through like a custody with her ex-husband, and she phoned Diddy. My man, this time as a millionaire, and saying, yo, borrow me 5K. Let me pay for this lawyer so I can get this lawyer for my youth. Diddy said, well, I don't think I can do it, you know.
Wow.
And then 2 weeks later, she saw him in Cassie shopping, spending about 50K on a Birkin.
That's crazy.
And that's your people. And then when this time the problem come around now, yeah, you're calling them, say, I need you to do this for me. I need you to do that for me. Like 5K, bro. Like
5K, and you know what it is? It's like you take, but to give is crazy.
Yeah.
But you can kind of see that he's selective with his giving. You see what I'm trying to say? And it's just like we're seeing the video of him kicking Cassie. Although I don't know the whole ins and outs, you know, like we don't know what happened on that day, but it's just a case of being caught out on the scenes. You know, big man like you. Now you're in jail. Like all these stories, it's like it's not. This is supposed to be. This is supposed to be the guy that gave us Biggie.
Yes.
Gave us Mace. Gave us Shine. Gave us Danity Kane. Gave us like Dirty Money. Gave us 112. Jagged Edge.
Gave us take that.
You understand, bro? This guy gave us so much bangers, and like to see it all unfold like this now is sad, man.
I think the abuse of power. I think that's why he deserves that, and Agbaya the year still. Yeah, that abuse of power. Because having power over somebody is a privilege.
It's a big privilege.
You know what I'm saying? So abusing it is a sin. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong, and you have to be questioned for it. You have to give account to that one day. You know what I'm saying?
You do, and you know what? I guess this is the time he's probably giving account to it. And unfortunately, it's weird because I'm seeing a lot of celebrities coming out on his defense. I don't know if they're coming out on his defense or maybe it's the fact that 50 Cent is the one, doing it. Yeah. But it's just a case of like, if 50 Cent didn't do it, somebody else would have done the documentary. Do you go out for them as well?
Me personally, I don't know, because Tiddy's so intimidating and so powerful. I think 50's energy, he's the only one that would have done that. Yeah. Because 50 is like it's like a bully goon. He's got that energy and he's got that time for you. He doesn't fear, innit? Because remember the 50th law. Yeah. It's fearless. And he has no fear. He doesn't send. He don't send for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even like you secretly. So I think he's the only one that could have done that documentary there, really. No one else. I don't think the industry wouldn't have, because he's still got that mental hold over people. Yeah. Remember, it's not like they sentenced him to the RICO. He got found guilty and he's looking 25 years. He's only got like 20 months, do 10 and come home soon. Coming home. And he's gonna come home with all his billions still intact.
So you already know that a lot of people are shaking. They're still shaking. Yeah, man. But they still, some of them have probably got tunes or certain projects coming out in 2026 that they need help.
Yes.
This is the time to sort of gather around and try and like build something of your own. With the people around you. Like a lot of people have come out and said one or two stuff about my man. So, but you know what? Like he said, it's an abuse of power.
The abuse of power still.
This is the first Agbaya of the year.
Yes.
Like, so, and to start off with Diddy, I'm even upset because
I mean, because I wanted to be Diddy back in the day because when I thought I was Diddy.
you wanted what?
I wanted to be what? Back
Yeah,
in the day.
what?
You wanted to be what? No, back in the day when I
Nah.
was in my 20s, like going back, like I thought, okay, cool, because I was trying to do the record label thing, as I
Yeah.
told you before.
Yeah.
You know, my guy, you know, and trying to thought, okay, let me get that Diddy, because he had that energy, because no one knew his secret.
Yeah.
So he's just got that bravado in it, that and swag, that energy, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like that guy.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I don't want to be like that guy now.
Man,
You know?
I fully get you, man. We all like, if we're being honest, when we were all growing up, wanted to be like Diddy. I wanted to be like Mace as well.
Yeah, Mace.
Mace was just
Bepper.
wavy guy, but Diddy was just the guy that just knew the thing. Like,
Let me tell you what I know about Diddy. Is when I remember, because I'm a little bit older than you. Remember when the internet first came out and publicly.
Yeah.
I remember went on a school trip. I'm showing my age now, yeah. But went on a little school trip and they took us to this place to like everyone has to do first time checking the internet. And I remember I went to this little computer. Is it like the internet cafe thing?
Yeah.
With all the school kids, yeah. And then they were like, I'm like, what is it again? Is it www or is it www? and then the first thing I ever checked was www.puffdaddy.com.
oh jeez,
So he was like that guy, innit? He was like
that guy.
You know what I mean? He was that guy.
No, he was, bro. He was.
But
Man. Come on,
how
man.
the mighty have fallen, you know what I'm saying?
And it's the way. No, it's the way it's falling. Like the way he's falling. It's he's falling in the worst way. And like you couldn't have written the story. I wouldn't have prayed for a man downfall like this.
No way.
You see, and obviously, hopefully, things will get better, innit?
Yeah.
But
It is what it
it
is.
is what it is. Diddy. Welcome to the Hall of
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, Hall of the House of Agbaya.
Agbaya.
Take a seat.
Take a seat, bro.
Uncle will meet you for the slap. Agbaya. Come on, man. We're feeling warm, man. We got Eli in the house, man. What are you telling me? How you feeling, big man?
I'm feeling great, my brother.
Yeah?
Feeling amazing, bro. I appreciate you. And just looking forward to the next year. Do you know what I'm really looking forward to, yeah?
What?
2026, December 31st,
Yeah.
who I'm going to be on that day.
Jeez. Come on. We can't wait.
I can't wait to see if I'm going to apply myself better than I did last year. Because remember, every year is a year for greatness and betterness. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes your projection for your glory on your end date may not be where you expect it to be. But at the same time, God always told you, I have an expected end for you. So it's there, but when is it? That's why you come back to that what you say now, yeah. Just keep taking a step forward. 1% better every day, 1% better every year, 10% better every 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You don't know, because remember, some people, yeah, they became millionaires and billionaires in their 50s, in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays, people are living longer. You know what I'm saying? You're still looking handsome, looking healthy.
Jeez,
you know?
come on.
Like, there's no stopping. So I'm just looking forward to this time next year to see where I am, who I'm become.
Okay.
You
No,
know what I'm saying?
amen. And I fully agree.
You get
with
it?
Yeah, of course, my man has to look forward. Like, there's no way we're backtracking.
No, you can't.
There's no way.
I mean, you're gonna have hard days, and sometimes this year I've had good days. Because obviously the industry that I'm in is very, very hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy dealing with people's money, handling money, taking losses. You know, because I started the year last year, I lost like £1 million in funding.
Jeez.
And that almost broke me because I was in my bed for long. You know what I'm saying?
You just...
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing? Remember, I'm an old school weed smoker. I felt like smoking weed again. Like, you know what I mean, in my bed, what can you do? And you lose your money, you lose your hope, you know? You got a girl that needs funding. You got your life that needs funding. You can't. And the more you take a step in to try and do it, you're just going to making more mistakes. And then you're just broken, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And
But before we... No. Because people can't get to know all of this sort of stuff yet. Because we got to move on to quiz time.
Let's go.
Bruv, you got a lot to tell us, but nah. They got to wait. You got to wait.
You got to wait for that sauce.
Come on, man. Quiz time, man. We're choosing between 5 different things, people, food. Could be anything. And you choose one or the other.
Okay, let's
go.
go.
Are you ready, yeah?
Let's go.
All right, first one. We're just going to start out with something real. Jadakiss or Styles P?
Oh, you can't do that one to me still. I'm the Lux guy, innit? The
Yeah.
Lux living off experience, boy. That's my guys. That's
Come
my
on,
people.
so tell us.
I can't. I'll take a shot. Drink. I can't pick.
But you gotta pick one or the other, brother.
Okay, if I have to pick one or the other, if I have to, I think I was more growing up Styles and more my guy. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Because my favorite song is Styles' song. You know what I'm saying? Like that Styles has always been my persona. Like if I could rap, I'll rap like Styles.
Okay.
When I was younger, if I could move like him, that's what. Because that's what people think like music don't influence you, but it does because it influenced me, and I'm a grown, sensible, strong-minded individual. So you, with your baby mind, smoking this Ebola that's going around these days, I know it's influencing you, mate, to do your splashing with your.
It's that silly mask that they're wearing.
Sushi,
Sushi.
push mask, yeah, doing your stuff. So if I have to pick one, Styles P, because Styles P, you know what I mean? Styles P. If I have to, but forgive me for picking.
Yeah, no, you know what?
You know what I mean?
I don't get me wrong, I was pushing you, but both can coexist to be great.
But I'm the Lux guy. The Lux is the greatest of all time. So I'm the Lux guy in it. And Lux is my favorite artist, even though they're a trio, but living off experience, you know what I'm saying?
No, they're bruv, so talented, so cold, bro, man. Like,
and them, growing up here, growing up in South London, the energy of South London, you know yourself. I grew up in Stockwell, Brixton.
yeah.
Brothers are snaky, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of betrayed. But the Lux is giving me hope into friendship.
Yeah.
Because going back 20 years, you've never heard nothing to do with them. Maybe She Kluch probably step out a little bit, but you've never heard they're falling out. How much groups have started that's falling out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even when they came and did the verses, like it just shows you how connected.
That's the history in the moment. That verse there,
bro.
That's the moment.
It showed you unity, bro. When you're all steering in the right direction, what you can actually
one
do.
of code.
You understand? And that's what, unfortunately, when you look at the Dipset situation, you can see that.
Why? Because now you got Cam saying a bit about Jim saying that this, and then they're beefing, they're sending shots on each other podcast, and it's a bit technical. And,
it's very technical. I could never imagine Styles P going on a podcast chat shit about Jada.
But if I ever see that, I lost hope in humanity.
Yeah.
No one call my phone, delete me. I'm deleting my Instagram. That's how much I believe in them and there's
in their source,
in their souls, in their friendship, and in their realness with each other. Because where they come from, the struggle, like you say,
it's proper. Okay, so we say Styles P, yeah.
It has to be.
Okay,
Jada, if you're watching this, if you see this, forgive me, man. You're that guy. Top 5, dead or alive. You know what I'm saying?
No. Jada's top, bro. I would even say top 5, top 3, bro.
Yeah.
Jada's cold, bro. But ready for the next one, yeah?
Let me go. Let me hear what you're working with.
Cool. Dave East or The Game.
Ooh,
you know about Dave East?
Of course. I'm gonna say Dave because for the realness as well, the realness of character. Because Game is hard,
cold rapper.
But at the same time, for me, he's shown his true colors in the sense of loyalty. Because for me, loyalty is everything. In friendship, relationships, I don't care about your money. I don't care what you possess. Just be loyal to me, and I swear to God, I'll give you the skin off my bone to make sure you're good. That's the kind of friend that I am. You get me? So when I see disloyalty, it hurts me. It triggers me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a personal trauma. You know what I'm saying? And he has shown his disloyalty to 50, the people that grew up with him, how he talks about them. So overall, Dave East, because Dave is still hard as well. You know
cold, bro. You know one thing about Dave East, yeah? I feel for him because it's like he definitely grew up in the wrong era.
Yes, that's exactly. He's got the wrong era still. He's in the wrong era still.
But I feel like his type of music, kind of rapping, but I still bang his music out now.
Yeah, you feel it. You put it in your car and just drive just
like, bro, I'm thinking, bro, and I'm just like, how is this guy not bigger than what he is?
Yes.
But I feel like at the same time, one thing about him, like he said, the realness in him, like, man, he probably, it maybe bothers him, but you'll never really see it. Cause he knows that, bruv, like Davies, you got Jada, you got Bear Man around him in New York and that. So more time, you know, as long as everyone's eating, they're good.
Yes.
You see? So you saying Dave East, yeah?
I think, when you think about it, obviously Game is old school, but Dave, as a rapper, I think I film him more. I'm more related to what he has to say to me.
Okay.
And what Game has to say to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Next one, yeah. G Unit or Wu-Tang Clan.
G Unit.
Yeah.
C Unit. That's my squad. You know what I'm saying? 50 trumps everything. As long as 50 is there, 50 is my guy.
Against what? This is Wu-Tang Clan, you know,
Yeah,
Method
no.
Man, Red Man, Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, no, but them man got the accolades and the legacy.
Yeah.
But relating to my life and how I grew up and their story are more them. Because when them lot were growing up, I wasn't really a fan of like Wu-Tang as a squad. You know what I'm saying? Method Man, Red Man, Ghostface individually. But there's something about them I didn't really click to them. But G Unit, every single album, every single movie, 50 is my guy. You know what I'm saying? 50 is that guy still. You know what I'm saying? Very relatable. He's filmed one of my top 5 favorite films of all time, Get Rich or Die Trying. You know? His album, 50 is just that guy, man. So I have to just pick him over preference-wise. You know what I'm saying? Just because they relate more to how I grew up and my particular story.
Okay. No, it makes sense. All right, then. All right, we're going to bring it to the UK now, yeah? Next one, Dizzy Rascal or Tinchy Strider.
Dizzy.
Yeah?
Dizzy.
Tell us.
Dizzy is that guy, innit?
Well, he was that guy, man.
He's that.
But you know what? It's so mad
love
because
you.
like and that track was cold as well.
Dizzy's an OG. He's a goat.
Jezebel, you know,
yeah,
but it's one of them ones that. But Tinchy Strider had bangers as well.
Yes, but he's more. I think he was more like industry.
Whereas Dizzy was more underground.
One of the man that came and made it big. You know what I'm saying?
And he made it big, bro.
He made it big. He's still eating off that now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Big
telling
up
you.
Dizzy Rascal.
Big up Dizzy Rascal. Okay, and lastly, the last one I want to say, Chip. Diddy Chip or Wretch 32.
Ooh, that's a difficult one. It has to come down to preference. Wretch is a much better rapper.
Yeah.
All round. For sure. But who would I listen more to if I had to? I think I'll choose Wretch.
Yeah? Tell us.
I think I'll choose Wretch. I think I will listen to him more than Chip. Even though Chip is still got... But because he's got that more grimy, that I'm not really too much of a fan of grime. Still.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like UK rap.
Okay. All right. We'll do one more after this one.
I like UK rap. But Chip is still one of my favorites. Definitely in my UK top 5. Is one of his songs, Settings. That's one of my favorite songs. I listen to that day now. I put in my videos. You know what I mean? It's like me talking. If I could rap, I would have done that song there still. You get me? That's how I see it. You get me?
Nah, that brother, trust me, Chip, growing up, watching him from back in the day,
yes.
too talented.
Yeah, he's too talented. Definitely.
And one thing I like about him the most is that, like, he's shown a lot of young boys that you don't need to do road.
You don't need to be road. Yeah,
you don't need to be bad.
Super gangster.
You understand? Just be smart with it.
Yeah.
Be intellectual.
Be
intelligent, bro. Like, knowledge is power.
And he's a superstar.
Bro, he's a superstar based off his intelligence.
Yes. And even the other day, he's got that little diss track for
Ambush.
Ooh.
Bro, when I was hearing, you know what? Let me pick up both of them because Ambush's thing, even though a lot of people are trying to shit on it and whatnot, bro, he's doing his thing. It might, you know what it is? It might not be the lyrical content that's beating a lot of people. Like, sorry, not beating a lot of people. That's getting to a lot of people. But the energy, my man's come on. But I see Ambushers coming on the school playground vibe. Like, where is he? Like, come outside, bro. Man gonna punch you up. That's the vibe I see when he's rapping. Like, man's gonna punch you up. You're gonna get disciplined. Whereas Chipmunk's more like, bro, you can beat me up, but man's always gonna talk and I'm gonna win. You understand?
I do like Ambush. I've always like, see what Ambush is? He's got that energy. He's got that vibe, and his voice. When he's got that sound. He's got like a sound to him that is, but
Chip, it's just
that back to back that they're going through right now. Chip, that rebuttal was kind of serious.
It's serious. I'm waiting for the next round still.
Yeah, the next round's gonna be a bit mad still.
It's gonna be mad.
Because remember, it started with the voice note that That voice note.
That voice note, yeah, I'll be honest with you, G, yeah. When I saw that voice note, I was like, I can't lie, that might be 1-0 already just off that voice note.
That alone, that's done. That's it. Because remember, like, you can't beef me and then like
Gemming it, saying,
I got
yeah,
a voice
man.
note of you not too long ago saying, bro, please,
Like, help
you know
me,
what I mean?
help a nigga out. Yeah, it's mad. But
I mean,
maybe, I don't know, the way Ambush is moving, he might turn this around still. But
yeah, Ambush is not a shit rapper though. He's a very, very, very good rapper.
Like, he's not a shit rapper.
I've always liked him from day one. He's got that sound. He's got that
Hungry sound.
and it feeds into my fleshly old school hood nigga guy.
Yeah.
You get me? That's in me, so I can kind of relate to like that sound in him. That like, oh, okay, I mean,
That
put
grease.
your hat to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's do it.
Just grease. Just
Take
rebellious.
your seatbelt and put it behind you.
He does be playing with big. But yeah, Scraps or Blade Brown.
South London, boy.
Yeah?
So I'm gonna pick South.
Come on, man. What, a Blade, yeah?
Yeah.
Man's feeling Blade. But so tell us why, Carl. You know, the Northman will be pissed that you're not choosing Scraps.
No, but Scraps is still, he's got his own line, he's got his own lane and stuff, but remember Blade is an OG, man.
He's an OG still.
He's a pioneer. You know what I'm saying?
Funny enough, like
He's a pioneer.
It's mad. Like when you growing up, you would have thought that Blade Brown would have been a pioneer like that. But man's really just built his own.
Yes.
Like he said, he's like the Jeezy of the UK.
He is the Jeezy of the UK. He's that guy, bro. And you, bread and butter, man. Bread and box, what's it?
Bags and boxes.
Bags and boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's classic, bro. He's that guy.
He's that
He's
guy.
always been that guy.
That's a thing. Funny enough, and you know what I fuck with him, yeah. It's like maybe because he's not in the. I don't watch him like that too tough. Like the man ain't loud.
He's not loud. It's cool.
The man just does the business, hustle, make one couple tracks from it, keep it moving.
Keep it moving. I remember one time, going back, maybe like when I came home, 2020. I was working. I used to be like a highway maintenance.
Yeah,
and I was working in Chelsea doing roadworks. I just bare manual labor. You get me?
Yeah.
Trying to come up, building up saving up the cash to invest back into myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell us.
And I was going and I just see my man walking by. I'm like, are you Blade? It's like, yeah. Bro, you're hard, you know. It bugs me. Just kept it moving. You get me? You know what I mean? So I thought, okay, cool. This dude's a cool guy. You get me?
And you know what it is? Yeah, I know. Little something like that is so small, yeah, but. There's certain man that wouldn't even spud you.
Yes.
They wouldn't even answer you.
Yes.
You see, they would have been like, "What do you mean by my da da da? What do you think?" And let's get them moving.
Because I remember I'm all in my yellows and got the
high vis,
the splash of the concrete and looking dirt. Got my, you know, man them working. You know the man they call it man them working. You can tell I'm working, but you can tell that I don't supposed to be there. You get me? I do not fit the criteria.
Don't fit the profile, but we have to work.
We have to work, boy.
We need to pay the bills, bro. But alright, cool. So Blade Brown, yeah.
For sure.
My people, then listen. At the end of this quiz time, you lot, let us know below who you're picking and whatnot, you know, because we're moving on to the main topics, all about Eli, you know. I know you're feeling warm now, comfortable, you know.
Sure.
Come on,
I've
like.
been comfortable in your presence, my brother. You're that guy, bro.
Bro, come on, man. Don't gas me, because, you know, I can just run out this room now. Just tell everyone that I'm the guy. but come on, man. It's one of them ones, man, need to, you know, get ourselves, invested, get ourselves ready for the story, because it's a long story and it's a deep one. Like you're speaking about, you went inside, you went jail, you know, like now you're out, you know, your testimony to a lot of people inside. They're probably thinking,
sure.
you know, like is there ever life outside of these four walls? Yes. And like they might look on social media, they see you traveling, doing everything that you told them you were gonna do. So talk to us, man. Where did it begin, man?
You know, growing up in South London, you know, I'm a Sierra Leonean by birth. You know, I'm Sierra Leonean.
Oh, you know what's so, man? I thought you were Congolese. Why did I say Congolese?
Hey, God, Congolese is the worst thing you can ever be in Africa. You don't ever be called a Congolese, but you don't want to be a Congolese.
So you're Sloan Babo.
Yeah, I'm Salomba boy.
Salome, that's it.
I'm half Nigerian.
You half Nigerian?
Yeah, because my two grandfathers are Yoruba that married Sierra Leonean men. So by default, but all he'd say to when it's time for back in the day, say, "Uncle, Can you give me something to check now? Can you put me involved? It's necessary to confess.
So confess who you are.
Who we are, you know what I mean? To have access into the door, you know? But I'm a Sierra Leonean, grew up in South London, of course.
Yeah.
You know, the same old story. Hard-headed, you know, dealing with unknown traumas from as a kid. You know, getting kicked out of school, suspended from secondary school, all that extra fooling. I don't even feel comfortable talking too much about the past because I'm not really about that. But just going through the whole hassle, getting sent back to Sierra Leone, you know, going through the war, coming back on the other side, going through school, making it out, you know.
So that must be, sorry to cut you, that must be crazy. You're going back to Sierra Leone during the war.
No, my mom sent me, you know, most of us Africans growing up, all of us got stories to tell about, like, because we used to ask each other, how long was your sentence?
Oh, sorry. You know, look at me. That's how you know I'm so English. Because I was thinking, when you say during the war, I was thinking, so there was war?
No, they sent me before, then the war cracked open, you get me?
Oh, okay.
And so I used to be my mom's baby boy, and I had to go through the story to come back, and I was a son of a pastor, get smuggled through the border to border.
Jeez.
Left in Senegal for a few weeks by myself with some family, get passport made and all of that.
So that alone must have been, what was that feeling for you?
It's crazy because all I remember was Senegal, always eating like fish and rice every day, you know what I mean? Like fish and rice because there's a Muslim family. They just drop you off somewhere, like,
yeah,
it's mad.
So is it sort of like, sorry to cut you off, keep cutting you off, bruv, but it's like, is it like sort of, you could say that was sort of like your foster family, foster parents?
Yes, foster, to whilst the war was going on before making it out, you know what I mean? So came out to England, going through the life as a South Londoner, you know, being part of the problem, definitely part of the problem at one stage. And then that's kind of like, obviously if you don't hear, you must feel.
Yep.
Going through you know, you want to be a hustler, you know what I mean? You do things, and when you live certain lifestyles, what you reap what you sow. You live this life, you reap what you sow. You're a bad husband, you reap what you sow. You're a good wife, you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? So I was I end up reaping the benefit of the life that I chose.
Yeah.
Which was an armed robber. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the South London way. You know what I'm saying? You just take things and you got that energy and you just start liking it and the violence, and then you just grow. But
and before you know it, it's a case of
in deep now, innit?
You start even thinking that people only there's no other way than violence. People expect violence.
Yeah. Because growing up, certain times, like I don't have to talk about it too much, but it's like not everybody could drug deal, not everybody could be a food store, you know. For me, I just had the ability to. I was an organizer, innit?
Okay.
I got a natural an ability to organize and put things together.
Yeah.
And I just fit in that role, you know what I mean? Where I used to organize things and get my brethren involved, and then I started doing it by myself, and then the balls just get bigger, and then just more courage, and my first sentence was when I was 22. I got convicted for double armed robbery. Ended up doing some time there, 6 years.
Okay, do three. Came home, started uni, but then within a year after that, I got caught up in a conspiracy because they said I conspired with some other individuals for them to do the armed robbery, and I was the head, but it wasn't really the case. But let's not go into that there. Ended up getting like 13 years for that one. But by that time there now, when I was doing that sentence, I said I found God, but God found me in my prison sentence, knowing I want better for myself because we're Africans. Let's keep it real. We're Africans. We're not. You know what I'm saying? We're not the Jamos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not to offend anybody, but we come from a place where we come from good homes. I was just a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I was doing bad, I was still good. You know what I'm saying? But I never had nobody to channel and to manage and nurture my actual God-given skills.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of planning or organizing of an entrepreneurship. Because when I was young, I was still, even though I was committing armed robberies and doing things, I was the one that said, let's take this money, let's go open up a store in Sunday Market.
And they're probably looking at you like, bruv, are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Let's go here.
Bro, I know a guy that can sell trainers, and we can go to East Street Market and buy 20 trainers, and we'll sell it for like £25. We're getting it for £15. I always had that spirit, you get me?
Yeah.
Because that's my little nickname, you get me? I'm always got the way to see money. I'm always on that hustle, you know? But
Yeah.
it was being channeled wrong. You know what I mean? I never had no one to guide me. So going through my longer sentence and realizing, you know what? I can't be doing this again because I got kids now. And I want better for myself. And I know I can do it, you know? And once I was in prison, towards the end, I met this guy. He taught me about the financial market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where my journey started, learning about the stocks, the forex, the trading. And then because of my natural ability, it just fell into me because trading is not for everybody. People think is a way of making money. It's a specific way of making money. It's not a way of making money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still like an industry. It's still a skill set, a mindset you need to have to be a successful trader.
Yeah.
And consistently winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being that then, I just learned that, put myself involved in it, came home again, and about after my 6.5 years, and I got a recall again.
Jesus.
For another year, just for foolishness. And then that's when I thought to myself, nah. But when I got recalled again, I met somebody once again for the training again. So it's aligning now. And this was like coming out towards COVID.
Okay.
So there's nothing else to do. So I was just on my phone, just learning about the trading, on my phone, learning. At the time, I'm not playing dominoes no more with the man them playing, because as we do, it's play dominoes, smoke balls, do this and do foolishness. I'm just in my room learning gold, getting my account, burning it, losing and learning and losing and learning. And then it's like, I just finally got the love for it now. I know it enough. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home 2020, it's like, I'm ready now, innit?
Fully.
So the money, only money I had, I put it straight into my trading account. You know what I'm saying? It was about maybe like 2K. I think I made like 4 bills and I blew it. I'm like, but I'm like, I can do this.
And you know what it is? And that's all it takes. It just takes that sort of, that moment to show you that I understand it. It's possible. A man can do this.
Yes,
you understand?
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask you, obviously, but it's one of them ones. Feel free to not disclose if you don't want to, because I can imagine a lot of people hearing you got done for armed robbery. What the hell? Like, you know, how much was the amount, fam?
Unfortunately, it was a significant amount, but then it ended up not being that, because by the time everything happened,
Splits.
not even split, because I didn't even get the opportunity that got taken. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. And then the conspiracy, it's supposed to be a lot more, but because I will say sending a boy to their man's job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that one day, I won't say I was involved. I knew what was going on.
Okay.
But the police needed somebody to point a finger at.
Basically.
And because I got a record,
You're the easiest.
I was the easiest target, and I found myself in the vicinity area. You know what I'm saying? In the area, so I put myself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everything works out for the glory of God, because whilst I was doing that, now my friend who I was rolling with mostly, he ended up doing a life sentence, and the other one ended up getting deported back to America, doing like 74 years for importation, and the other ones got deported, the other one died. You know what I'm saying? So
and you just basically got 6.5.
So God preserved my life, you know what I mean? And I was always frontline. I was always the one there, you know what I mean? So it was something that easily could have happened to me.
Yeah.
So I just thank God. So even though in your darkest time, you also have to look for God and know that there's something more to the situation now. Exactly. I might not see it now again because you're in the corner of the picture, innit?
Yeah.
You haven't stepped back and see there's a Lambo waiting for you. There's a house waiting for you. There's family waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? There's love waiting for you. There's healing waiting for you on the other side.
That's it.
You know? And then just going through there and then learning the force. I just learned, just grew. And I came home working as a highway maintenance.
Yeah.
But I was only working to get money to back into my account. And then I became funded a trader, 6 figures. But you go up and down, and I finally got my dream job as a market analyst for a private hedge fund.
That's sick.
And then I've just been just strength for strength. There's still losses, but now the losses are being managed well. You know what I'm saying?
And the wins outweigh the losses.
The wins were, and I told you, and the end of last year, I was I grew to a 7-figure account, and I ended up losing it. You know what I'm saying? And then that kind of shattered me because that was my identity was that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe God took it away from me because I prayed to get there, and when I got there, like what most of us do, we stop praying.
Stop praying. You mismanage yourself.
You mismanage yourself. You know what I mean? You start doing stuff. You know what I mean? You're doing big and you're doing
the normal shakara.
I mean, so you're there for Nyash, you live for Nyash.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, but it's a case. You know, it's a case. Yeah, like because a lot of people watching this are gonna really. Well, people going to jail that've been to jail, they're gonna be able to relate to what you're talking about, what you've gone through. Like tell the people who haven't sort of maybe experienced this sort of stuff, the processes of jail and whatnot. Because I feel like a lot of people tend to jump on social media, see 1 or 2 videos of jail, and they start losing their minds. They start maybe shitting themselves, or they start feeling jail ain't that bad. But you tell us your experience. Like,
first of all, sorry to cut you. Prison's not a nice place.
Yeah.
And if you have the opportunity to change your life and listen early, take it, because you're gonna go down a spiral that is gonna be very hard for you to come out of. And if you're not mentally strong, you're gonna be there for a long time. You know what I mean? So, because I believe at this time, everyone comes to a particular point where change has to happen, inevitably. So you might as well change now in your 20s, take the opportunity, listen to certain people. I didn't listen, because I had people like myself doing mentoring me, doing that, I didn't listen to them, you know what I'm saying? But then, you're in prison, but prison is not an easy place. I'm not going to glamorize it. Yeah, prison is a place where you're going to do things, but you never go in there and come out the same. You change. And if you're not prison's a mental thing, because it's all good out on the landing, making the bravado of tough guy, this and that. But when you're in your room now, you're gonna be left to your thoughts. You're gonna left with your regrets. You're gonna left with your desires. You're gonna be left alone, and not everybody can handle that.
Yeah,
people go mad. People died because whilst in there, I was a listener. Because obviously, starting from a young age, 21 to like 37, I've gone through the whole process of being the problem, being okay, being all right, he's a good guy, now being involved in the industry and the system where I can start learning and changing people, you know what I mean? Because I've grown, I've matured, and I've got the ability to change.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Because I just need nurturing.
Okay.
And a lot of these kids nowadays just need nurturing. You know what I mean? A lot of them are not bad. They ain't got it in them. It's a bravado. They just see what they want to do. Because some of them, like, listen, you come from a good home, bro.
Yeah.
Your mum's got thing, your dad's got this, you're good. Why you choose this life? Because it's a bravado, because it's social media and that, you know what I'm saying?
And then you can even start talking about even maybe, what could you say, fear factor?
It's a fear factor, is a fear factor, is a mob mentality, like, my friends are doing this, let me do it. And I don't want to be left alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
fear
what,
of the FOMO.
The FOMO of being missing out. Even at the same time in the prison thing, a lot of people got prison and turn Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Because I talked about it with my friend the other day. But that's mostly like, they don't want to be left alone, innit? They don't want to be included in the thing. I mean.
So you know what? Okay, even speaking on that now, are we saying, obviously respect to, the Muslims?
Of course, because all my friends are Muslim. My grandma is a Muslim.
Bro,
so we're not talking against it. We're just talking about the fact of that and missing out, that mob mentality, not being able to stand alone. Because if you're not willing to stand alone, then you're going to stand with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And whoever you're standing with, you have to stand for what they stand for. Yeah,
and more time you might not even understand what they're standing for, but just because of the companionship.
The companionship.
You feel like you need to stand with them.
For sure. You know what I mean?
And then obviously, like with every other religion, once you're standing for us or standing with us, you have to adhere to our doctrine. Yeah,
it's never about the religion thing when it comes to that thing there. It's more about the mindset of the man them. Because forget the religion, because religion is religion, you know what I'm saying? We don't like to go to that topic there. Religion, politics, and football. Yeah. We don't talk about them things there, you know what I mean? Because you can never win. But it's about the people who you're standing with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because who are they? What do they believe in? Where are they going? You know what I'm saying? Because when I started my journey, we was doing our thing, involved, getting in trouble, segregation, making money in prison illegally. But then later on, that becomes a bitter taste. Now you want to do things because your whole mindset has changed now, isn't it?
Yeah. There's more to.
There's more to it. And prison's not a nice place. Prison's not a place for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And if I had the ability to shut that revolving, because the revolving door.
Yeah.
And one thing you have to know, there's always going to be a space for you in prison.
That's mad, you know.
Always.
That's like you saying that and just sitting here thinking there's always, no matter what. They could tell you, prison, there's going to be a space. They'll put a double bed in someone's singles bed. He might beat you up because he's been by himself for so long. Yeah.
They'll find you somewhere.
But then let me ask you a question, because this is something I remember speaking with some of my friends, and I used to argue with them, because I used to think, bruv, you man don't be dumb. Like, they always used to say, you're up until 17, 18, your file gets wiped, it's clean. So
depending on what the nature is.
So if you're a young boy going to jail or whatnot, then when you get to 18 years old, the file gets wiped clean and you start all over again. Is that right?
Not really. Depends on the nature of whatever it is, you know?
Yeah.
Depends on the nature of whatever your crime is.
So when you say nature, I mean...
Because there's something called spent conviction and an unspent conviction. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So a spent conviction can something lesser, non-violent related, and later on it can be wiped off your record and move forward. But an unspent conviction is always going to be there, you know, especially in England, according to English laws as well. Yeah. English laws is very strict and it's very hard for you to move forward. Because so sometimes in America, you can see people come home from America from a long stretch and become what they want to be, the American dream, you know what I mean? But in England, it feels like that underlying institutional racism that's still underlined in the thingy, it's always held against you. And that's why when you come home, you need to have something for yourself, because a lot of people come home, 90% of people come home and don't know what they're going to do, and 80% of people go back in prison. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people go in and make it out with the right mindset, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people go, because even myself, I'm a recallee twice, you know what I'm saying? So, but it takes a while. I got friends who, they'll come out and say, listen, this is all I know. I'm going to go do my thing. If I get caught, I'm going back in and come out again. Some people have made that choice, innit? Just like how you got friends, whoever's watching me now, they got friends who are the same, you know what I mean?
But you know what it is? It's like, how do you stop them from even making that choice? Like, if they're just like, bruv, I don't care, man, man's going back in. How do you even try and get them to sort of think, bro, there's more to life out here. Like, you've got this, this.
I think because some people, they come home to nothing. Yeah. In the sense of, you can come home to like 100K. Yeah, 200K, $1 million because of what you've done. But if you don't have nothing, if you're not fulfilled from within here, all that's empty. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, depends on how their traumas is, how they've dealt with it, how they haven't dealt with it, then, and what you want for yourself, your personal desire. Are you an ambitious individual? You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been ambitious. I always knew from a kid, 15 years old, just like the same old story as a case study as every other entrepreneur and millionaire that's made it. I was in school selling jumpers that I used to steal from Gap, selling porno magazines for the Indian youths, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Selling trainers in school, doing all this I've always had it in me. Yeah. But I never had the nurture, you know what I'm saying? And I had to nurture the skills. And all I was left to was the people around me. Okay. And being a product of my environment, and just like yourself, being a product of your environment, you're going to be left with your friends. It's true. And if you're not the loudest voice in the room, you're going to follow the loudest voice in the room.
Bro, you know what's so mad, when you say that, like, it's such a testament, because it's like, growing up, I was the loudest in the, like, I was the loudest in the room to turn into the quietest in the room. You understand? And it's all terms of strategy, understanding. Because, you're the loudest. Don't get me wrong, man had hands. You can throw hands or whatnot. But then, now, come on now. Come on. But then it's a case of, when you're the loudest in the room, you do tend to be the weakest. Yes. Everybody knows what you're on. Yes. You're predictable.
Yes, for sure.
And throughout the years of growing up, I had to understand the act and the importance of unpredictability.
Yes.
You see, to the point now that people I'm not trying to say they're scared of my movements, but they need to hear my movements. Otherwise, they're panicking.
They're panicking.
You understand?
Yes.
A lot of people come to you and say, bro, you're so unpredictable. And it's one of them ones, it just comes from being too predictable in the past. You understand? So it's just just adding on to what you're saying. It's a case of we need to sort of break out of that mode of predictability, like being, unfortunately with profile, black kids, he's black, he must do this, do that. And the thing is, we're so used to reacting off that. What do you mean, before you know, we've proven them right.
Yes. You
see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's just, it just goes back to trying to break that mold, and I feel like breaking that mold is standing out, not trying to blend in. I think that's the issue we've had sometimes. Because we're always blending in, like I said, we become the product of the environment. We don't have our own mind or our own voice. We want to follow everyone else. It's like you said, mob mentality. But it's one of them ones because I feel like I'm rambling right now.
But before you think it, there's one thing you just said that I want to add, which I think is very important, that people need to know. That mold can be broken.
Yeah.
It's doable. You just have to be intentional about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us growing up in the streets on that street life mentality, remember, we've been fed a lie.
Big lie.
I mean, they fed you a lie saying like, because you come from this particular environment, this demographic, this particular industry, this area, this particular people, you can only do a set of things. You can only hustle by selling drugs, robbing, or committing fraud. And if you want to do something legit, is sports or entertainment. Yeah. It's a lie. Listen, you got someone on the other side who's making 100 figures, 6 figures a year from selling fruit and veg.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They're teaching the kids how to sell plastic. Recycling companies that's worth millions. You know what I'm saying? People are selling shoelaces and making millions.
Eli,
you know what I'm saying?
I even had an Asian brother here. Big up Shiraz. Asian brother. He owns 4 Caribbean restaurants.
Imagine that.
You understand? And it's not a case of I'm here saying that because my man's not Caribbean and whatnot. But he said to himself, I'm not being stunted, or I'm not being, what's the word, pigeonholed by this stereotype that an Asian man can only do Asian things, bro. So it's one of them. What I'm trying to say, and I'm not trying to compare him to the black community. What I'm trying to say is that, like you said, the mold can be broken
easily.
Like, don't listen to another man telling you can't do it just because he feels he can't do it.
Yes,
that's basically what it is. He's
projecting his weaknesses upon you,
and I feel like exactly, and it's one of them ones. I feel like growing up, that's why I'm so thankful. And this being the end of the year, last episode of the year, it's like it's shown us just this conversation. It's like from the beginning of the year to now, so much has happened, and it's like it's symbol. It aligns with your story because man's had to change myself.
You have to change.
You fall into ways and you bad habits, and you go back to your old ways and doing madness before you realize that you know what, if I just actually looked at the picture and step back a bit more, the mansion's right there.
It's there. Everything you want is
Everything is there, but it's just a case of I always say 2025. God had to humble me. I can't lie. This was the biggest humbling I've ever had in my life.
And it's key. Some of them humbling situations and those losses are the best lessons, because it's never a loss. Because my motto is, one of the things is like, every time you lose, you win. It all depends on how you see it.
Yes.
If you see it as a loss, it's going to be a loss. If you see it as a lesson, then the next day now, you woke up, you have opportunity to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're all about over here, AIC Solution, about change. And change is creating new habits and nurturing growth every day.
That's it.
That's how you change anything. Being a poor husband, a poor dad, a poor wife, a broke guy, a cheater, a fatty, a skinny.
I said fatty.
Anything you want to do, you just have to create new habits and nurture growth every day.
That's it.
That's what changes.
And
day by day,
and
year by year.
Year by year. People don't like the change, but when you realize in 6 months, bruv, your body liked it.
You see it.
And
that's why I kind of like TikTok, because I started my TikTok this year. And just, because obviously, even me being here is an opportunity, because I was supposed to be here a long time ago. Because God's been calling me to talk. That's why He saved my life.
Yeah, come on.
He told me a long time ago. witness him. We had that's a whole new episode. That's a whole nother thing. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
part 2.
But and it's like he's always been calling you. All of us, we've got a calling. We're being called, but you have to be obedient enough to follow your calling and lead in the path of righteousness and where God wants you to go. You have to keep going in that path. No matter what you do, you have to just keep going. If you've been called, listen, you do not wake up in the morning want to be a baker or a guitar player, but people do. You know what I mean? Whatever you desire for yourself is a God-given gift. You don't desire nothing because that means if you desire it every day, that means it's your calling. It's something about it, you. I don't desire to be bloody play football, mate, every day. But people do. People wake up, people invest in themselves because that's their dream. There's something in you that's got the ability to do that.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So change is inevitable. You're going to change regardless, for the good or for the bad. Change is going to happen. Every day is a change.
That's
every day. Because now, we're talking now, the time has changed from 606 to 607.
That's it.
It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so
come on.
Where are you going to change? You know what I'm saying? And how you do it is creating new habits and nurturing growth every day.
Come on.
That's the formula.
Speaking of habits, this is where the Agbaya in me gets activated, because I know, if I was in jail, at least 15 years of my life, one of those changes is I'm going to struggle to get rid of that change. And that change of lust.
The lust. Hey, lust is the man's downfall now.
You know what it is? Lust is the man's downfall, but it's one of them ones. I feel like a lot of people tend to always ask these questions. And I feel like it's one of them ones, even on social media, when a man keeps going back to jail, somebody says there's something or somebody in there that he likes.
He has
a boyfriend. But the thing is, I would like to think, that is not the case. Yeah. Obviously, unfortunately, like you said, recall.
Maybe in America.
But in the UK, we don't do that. But it's a case of, like, we saw a video circulating around, and it was a prison warden sleeping with one of the inmates.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah, I see that.
Now I'm thinking, big Damo like me, I go to jail, God forbid. Yeah. There's going to be one day that the soldiers are dancing in my body.
Yeah.
And I see one prison warden with fat yash. And I want to tell her, listen, I need maybe I shit the bed. I need new bed sheets. You need to come inside and help me. And before you know it, I'm slamming her. It's just a normal thing. Like and subscribe.
Agbaya.
Well,
you want to take it there? Yeah. What you want to ask? What is that? Is that a reality?
So is it a reality that sex with the prison wardens is a frequent thing?
Woo. Where do we take this question? You get me?
Sounds like it's going to be its own segment, brother.
Like and subscribe.
Be subscribing,
how can I say without damaging? Drink champs, when they take too much and the moment goes, let me tell you what I done with my girlfriend and my wife. Let me tell you about Diddy and what he done. You know what I mean? But the fact is, it's a reality. It happens a lot more than you think.
Okay.
It happens a lot more than you think. It happens
a lot more than you think.
It's a reality because you can't, as a woman officer, you can't be incarcerated in a place with like 1,000 guys and there's not one that you fancy. Just naturally, visually. You know what I'm saying? And jail man, they got the bravado, they got the swag, they got the art of manipulation. Manipulation. You know what I'm saying? So it happens a lot more than you think. And the fact is, because it's the end of the year, it happens a lot. And because obviously, as I told you, going through the system, elevating from the problem to the solution, and being in a position of trust in that, I was privileged to certain information. And one of the prisons that I was in, in the space of I think a year, 18 months, 13 officers was dismissed for inappropriate relationship with inmates.
13? That's getting G'd.
Because the truth of the matter is, I'm going to just talk the truth now, because I don't feel like talking. It happens from the lower officer to even governors.
That's crazy.
across the country, across the world. It happens because it happens, innit?
What you saying, sexy governor?
It happens, bro.
But you know what? Let me probe. You know, this is the time to probe. So, is it a case of these prison wardens are very attractive?
It depends, and nowadays, especially the officers are a lot younger, they're more impressionable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It happens, bro. They won't tell you that because it's secret.
Yeah.
They might even ban me from certain prisons for saying exclusion, but I know, you know what I mean?
yeah, and
What-
I think at the same time, like you said, like it's even in life. Like teachers are looking younger.
Teachers, I mean,
Back in the days, you're not getting the old hags. Like respectfully, you're not getting the old looking
for
women
sure.
with the big shirts and that. You actually get some of these wardens are probably wearing the tightest uniforms. You even see their pant line. You could probably, some of them ain't wearing bras. So it's just that alone, yeah.
It's nature, because even if you talk about the school industry, you don't hear about it, but if you really go into the files, you see like students and teachers
having relations.
inappropriate. I mean, girls are telling me the teachers used to deal with them in school. Boys,
Can you imagine?
I mean, so that thing in there is serious, but I'm still saying it's a real fact that it happens on a daily. Even right now, we was talking. Someone's getting a New Year's gift. You know what I'm saying? So,
I hope it's not that. Is it? I hope it's not Dominic Soler.
but at the same time, even just to be more respectable and the position that I'm in, because of that, it's not like easy. It's not like something that you just do and just find it. It is a process. But at the same time, I don't want to glamorize prison.
Yeah.
Because prison is not for you. It's not for me. It's not for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And no one should be in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's not a place where anybody should be. It's not a place. It's not cool.
It's not
to have a criminal record. It's not cool to be a rude boy. It's not cool. You know what I mean? My friend says it. Positive is the new gangster. Rich is the new gangster. You know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you, Rich has always been the gangster, but it's just unfortunately media and life know how to divide and conquer. That's all it is. It's divide and conquer.
And it's because also remember, once again, as I said to you before, because you've grown up in a particular area, you have a uniform. That's why for a long time I stopped wearing Nike. When I started researching when I was coming out, I realized, because hold on, Nike is a sportswear.
Yeah.
But how come they got all the hoodman wearing it?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Because rich people and their people on the other side of the fence, they don't wear Nike
And bro, you know what? Let me even stop you off.
or sportswear.
Let me stop you there. Because growing up, I always used to even say to myself, you see all these Stone Island, CP Company, all these brands. You know when they used to sell them jackets with their goggles and all of that? You sit there thinking, hold up. Where would you actually wear most of these outfits?
Yes.
You wear on a glide. You wear it when you're riding out.
It's a uniform.
But you know what it is? They dressed it up with designer. So now it's a trendy uniform.
Yeah.
You see? So so you haven't really moved the boy out of the cage. You just dressed up the cage. Or you probably put the cage, you've taken the cage from Peckham and put the cage in Mayfair. That's all they've done.
That's what they've done. I remember, don't let that go over your head as well, because remember, Nike is a sportswear. Adidas is a sportswear. It's a sports brand for sports activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why are us in the hood from impoverished areas wear that every day? What
crazy.
sports are you playing? Tic-tac-toe. I'm trying to catch you. Because your uniform, you walk down the road now, you see a man with a Nike check chucks bottom, automatic, and he's got the little thing. Automatically, you're thinking, oh, let me hold my bag close.
Yeah.
But then you go on the other side, like, because I also lived in Bermondsey.
Yeah.
Those guys get active. They do what they do as well. They're getting a little Ben Sherman shirt and that, but they're probably worse than you.
Aye, brother, listen.
But you're not even looking at them.
Broski,
Because the uniform is there. You know what I mean? It's like going back to the mobsters back in America. They all wear suits.
Yeah.
You never know the white men of suits got a nice quiff on, moustache shaven. They're just going, you don't know. They're more dangerous than any person that you ever met. You know what I mean? But these particular companies, that's why I boycott them for years. You know what I mean? They've been contracted to dress you so you can get stopped and search. That's why the stop and search rate is so high.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because me as a kid, I never used to get stopped and search a lot as a kid, because when we was younger, because of my mum, I always been a stylish guy. Like,
Yeah.
I used to dress like this when I was 16. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think,
You know
bro,
what I mean?
I know it sounds mad. People might not even believe me. I don't even think I've ever been stopped and searched. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I've been very few being stopped and searched, very few as a stop and search, because I used to dress like this and had my little, and used to go Blue Ink and go and H&M, and me and my friends used to go like shopping, and that's sort of little thing, you get me? Always been that guy, always trying to like look nice and fly, you get me?
Break out of the mold. Fam.
Yeah, but it was always the worst. But you don't see it, you know? But these people, as I said again, once again, yeah, in the hood where we come from, you've been given a narrative, you've been placed in a box, and you've been given a set of rules, a set of limitations. And if you keep subscribing to that, that's what you're gonna get, because you pay for what you subscribe for.
Yep.
You pay for Netflix every day, you're gonna get Netflix shows. You know what I mean? You pay for your football thing, you're gonna watch football every day. You know what I mean? But you can't unsubscribe.
Yes.
It's in the fine print.
But tell them you can unsubscribe.
You can cancel your subscription. Even if you, an analogy of it, even you have to pay the extra costs because you cut off your subscription early, it's worth it. Then keep going down the same road.
Trust me. And you know, I was even saying to some of my boys as well. This was like a few weeks ago, but they said it's quite a morbid way of saying it. I said basically, if I said five dogs walk into this room, yeah, and all of them are slaughtered. The sixth dog, yeah, maybe the sixth or the seventh dog will look at that, come through that door, see all the dogs that's been slaughtered, and it will move on. It won't come in here.
Yes, yeah.
Unsubscribed. Why are we still doing that as a community? Why are we still walking into the same room thinking that we're going to be different when we know that the straight reaction, I mean the straight verdict is either death, prison, or
mental health.
We already know that this is going to happen. But we're still saying, what? Man, that can't happen to me. 2 weeks later, arrested or dead.
No, it's real, because even down to what we stand for, because I'm all about a mental health advocate and awareness. Because one thing that going through the hood and certain things is traumas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're growing up with people dying around you, people losing their life, and traumas, sexual abuse. You know what I mean? Losses, financial struggles. They bring on certain hindrances to you, and it becomes, the more that you're in it, it becomes more harder to release yourself from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful, because nowadays mental health is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And help is available, because I'm all about help. Like, I'm all about counseling, because talking to counseling helped me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much things and burdens that we're carrying, like you're not unaware how much is affecting you, because it just becomes a normal. But you have to go and help yourself, check yourself out. If you need help, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Help is available, and you have to always be the better version of yourself, man, and never settle for less than what you deserve.
Yeah. And
just me now, I'm a living testament that you can go from the hood, because I'm not just a civilian, bro. I've never been, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to glamorize that life, but who knows, you know what I'm saying? But you can overcome it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here now, coming home from prison, living the plans that I wrote down.
Yeah.
Dating the girl that I'd fantasized about. Driving the car that I fantasized about.
Jeez.
Going on holidays. Finally, last year, my license finally finished. You know what I mean? For in the last 18 months, I've been on like 15 trips. You know what I'm saying?
I've been seeing your stories. Even the car that this guy came in, I just said, I even had to walk, I had to try, I was even tiptoeing thinking, is this the guy? Like, I have to make sure before I say, oh, sorry, sir, because that car was looking good, but I get you.
You know what I mean? So it's inevitable, it's possible.
Yeah.
Like, if you want it, you can do it. It's hard, it's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy, but you can subscribe to my page, follow me, follow those who you relate to, and find help. If you need it, it's there, man. And don't let no one lead you down the road that you yourself know you cannot handle.
Exactly.
It's like dating a girl you met, and the first time you met her, yeah, she got the lubes on, she got the Chanel, she got the weaves that come down the air, she's got this, and you're just thinking, she pull out a makeup thing, it's a Chanel makeup skit. You're thinking, hey, in my account it's about £75 and 64p.
Hey, that's two special fried rice.
Let me stay in my lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just making an analogy, stay in your lane.
Don't do too much.
Don't do too much. You know what I mean? Stay in your lane until your lane becomes too small for you and you're going to go to another lane. And then later when that same particular girl, now she's going to be looking at you thinking, oh, look what he's driving, look what he's living, you know what I mean?
And that's the thing, you know what, it's so crazy because like that's one of the probably the questions I wanted to ask you, advice to your younger self, but I feel like that's an advice you would give to your younger self.
Yeah, my advice to my younger self.
Not yet, Carl, that's not, we're not finished, bro. Okay, but it's just one, because I want to talk about, because we spoke about, you know, life in jail and whatnot, but I want to talk about, you know, the AIC solutions.
Yes.
You know, we're talking about, you know, always include Christ in your solutions.
Yes,
like, talk to us about it.
AIC Solution is a CIC that I started officially this year.
Yeah.
Our mandate is all about developing programs, rehabilitation programs for young adults, young offenders, and also younger people, because I'm not just boxing myself up to like young offenders, because in the corporate world, people are struggling. Mental health is real.
Yeah.
I mean, imposter syndrome is real. Unbelief in yourself is real.
Yeah.
I mean, so God has allowed me to do this thing to help people to deliver programs going from school, prison, and corporate in offices, and doing talks, you know. And next year, my first year, I'm so blessed because even this year, just doing my little videos, overcoming my imposter syndrome. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting a viral video, getting a couple of videos that gone crazy, and having people, real life people, DMing me, telling me that what I'm saying to them is helping them. Having brothers who are like hood brothers, message me and say, yo, bro, I might not subscribe to your team, you might not see me in the comments, but I follow you every day. Keep going, bro.
Jeez. And you know what? Knowing that that's a guy that, you know, as a man, you went to jail at such a young, basically lived half your life in jail, from 22.
Unfortunately, some of us grew up in prison, you know what I'm saying?
You grew up in, grew up in prison, like, coming out and doing all of this to seeing the responses and comments. How did that make you feel?
It's a humbling feeling, and it just makes me think like, you know what? Why didn't I become more obedience to God earlier? Because I could have saved more. But everything happens its own time. Because for me, I'm one of those people like, I get a thrill from seeing you win. No one can ever meet you and say, yo, C's a hater. It's not in me. I can't, because I'm an optimist.
Yeah.
If you've got something, I'm around you. Because how do you do it, bro? You know what I mean? Because one of the greatest scenes I always talk about, you see and Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. When my man went to the restaurant and said, it's like your car. Yeah. Tell me how you get that car, and I promise you, I'll leave my job now and I'll come follow you. Yeah. But in our hood, when you see that's his car, I mean, get a little, walk past it and scratch your car, look at you. But they don't even know that you've been chopping Gary and milk for the last 2 years, bro.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Either scratch your car, they'll either doubt that that's your car.
Hate on you.
They'll
set you to get robbed.
They'll do everything to make sure that you do not have that car again.
And all you need to do is say, yo, bro, I like that car there, you know. And why you do for yourself? Because that's what I mean. Because that's what I talk about one of my videos, having a pleasing personality. Yeah. Having the ability to go to any room and make a conversation with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Losing the ego. Death to ego. Because a lot of us have egos. Especially as men as well. We have ego, bro. That's why the street thing is going to be hard to overcome, because the ego thing is serious.
It's
you know
serious,
what I'm saying?
Man. Like, even as you feel like maybe the older lot are getting rid of their egos and growing up, then you got the younger lot. You got a new batch of egos
coming in.
So,
and for the young boys, the young ladies and gentlemen watching me, listen, all them people I used to look up to, all them name brand guys, all of them have changed, bro. So you might as well just take that opportunity to change now. Yeah. Create new habits and nurture new growth every day. Because the time's going to come when you're going to have to change. Yeah. So you might as well save yourself a 10-year prison sentence, a 5-year prison sentence, a stab wound, a gunshot, a loss of a family member, a loss of a friend. You know what I'm saying? Mental health. So take the opportunity now. That's why I'm pushing this so much. Because some of you are not built for it.
Yeah, really not.
You go to prison, you crumble, you hear them in the prison. They just call me, come out my room at 10 o'clock at night to go talk to you.
Oh, serious?
Because I was a listener, I got to that as a mentor. That's why the mentor thing kind of came in. You know what I'm saying?
And obviously, I know you wanna, you know, we're not here to expose anybody and whatnot. But I can imagine, you know, you looking at some of the man there that they probably called you to talk to them and console them. You see them crying and all of these sort of stuff.
And some of them, the next day, some of them, at least 2 times, some of them called me. They couldn't take whatever. The next day, beep, 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 beep. So 35, he killed himself.
It's crazy, bro.
And you took it to, so that burden weighs heavy on you now. Because you're thinking, what could I have done better? So that now gives me more drive to say, I can't do that again.
Yeah, and
I can't fail somebody again. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? It's things like that must, like, you know, it's a tough situation. But it's like you said, these are the moments that people don't talk about prison because we're on social media. We're seeing people making rap videos in jail, all these sort of things.
It's fake.
It's off now, bro. Like, you know what it is? Let me not like rap videos. Even when I see women in the club doing selfies in the club for 10 seconds, I already know that scenery is dead because you wouldn't be on your phone if that club was popping off.
Yes,
you wouldn't be doing all of that. In jail, you wouldn't really be showing everybody and trying to get validation and appreciation on social media if that jail was popping. You wouldn't be on it. You'll be partying, but you're looking for any sort of sense of enjoyment, validation, any sort of contact from the outside world. I mean, you tell me, Carl, I'm this.
No, because jail's not. People think listen, you're gonna go to prison, yeah. You're gonna go visit to wait, get dressed up nice, get your hair done, wait for your visit, and boom, no one shows up. You're gonna go on a visit, boom, your girl's gonna come and say, "Dear John, I'm pregnant by my man, someone who you know. That's your girl.
Your girl.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to prison, and your mum's gonna die, and the prison's not gonna let you go to the funeral.
That's crazy.
You're gonna go to prison. You're gonna lose friends. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go to the prison. You can't go out of the prison to go. You're going to be sick in your prison. They're going to give you a pink pill, ibuprofen, for everything.
That's crazy.
Your nyash hurting you, they give ibuprofen. Your head's hurting you, ibuprofen. You chop your foot up, ibuprofen. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, but you know what the thing is that people don't realize these sort of things until you're literally there and you're like, raw. You can't even bang out because you put yourself in that situation.
And even if you do bang out, you're going to go into the segregation because I've been that way. You bang out, you do that. But then you're going to have to learn because you're going to go seg now. Your seg now is even harder because there's no TV, there's nothing. You're just in a mattress or a single bed with your peak. You're spazzing out. You lose your brain because no one goes to prison and come out the same. Yeah. You change.
Yeah.
Everyone's training for the best or the worst. And some people, you see like how you have functioning alcoholics. You have functioning depressionist people, functioning anxiety people, functioning psychopath, functioning sociopaths. You know what I'm saying? Like they're functioning, but they're not fully balanced. You know what I'm saying? And it just takes a one straw. They say the straw that breaks the camel back. That's why you hear some people, they're thinking, oh, what happened? That's a bit excessive. Nah, because he's been dealing with some demons that you don't even know about.
Exactly.
And that's something that he hasn't addressed from that time in prison lockdown, because you can't. People think it's easy, man. Look at COVID-19 when people were locked down just here. Look how much people died, and you can still go outside. You still got your phone. You can still watch TV every day.
And people struggled.
You still struggle. You can even have a sneaky link in the park and do your thing in the park with your babe. You know what I'm saying? But people still struggle. People are dying. You know what I'm saying? So imagine.
Being in jail and you don't even have half of that. It's tough, man. But obviously, you know, cause we moved on from the jail, we went back to it just for a little moment. But it's a case of advice to your younger self now. The most I don't, obviously, you know, when it comes to jail, and even you could even be getting some traumatic even feelings right now. You get me? And the way I see it, my bro, you know, we've gone through the hard stuff. At the beginning of the year, now it's the time to laugh and smile. Yeah, you get me?
For sure.
That's all it is, bro. Like all those bad times are gone.
It's gone. They're
gone. And when I swear to you, I made the promise to myself, this year, I'm never going back to those bad times.
Yeah, no. Life is good, bro.
That's it.
And your tomorrow's gonna be good, and the day after gonna be even great. And the month after is gonna be amazing.
Amen, fam.
And 12 months from now is gonna be mad.
And before you know it, bruv, even 12 years from now.
It's going to be crazy. 12 isn't even too far. I've told you I was being in Salon somewhere. But I mean, 5 years.
5 years,
Just apply yourself. In 1 year, your life can change.
100.
You can go from 0 to something. You're gonna see the post I released tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, you go from £27 to £250,000 in a year.
Crazy.
If you apply yourself in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So for my younger self, I always tell him, listen, just don't be a follower, man. Just believe in you, stand strong, keep going, and stay away from these girls.
Yeah.
Because women are always going to bring you down if you're not ready to manage and handle it. You know what I'm saying? And don't follow your friends, because don't just believe in you, man. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the leader anyway, because you are a leader. And as a leader, you don't follow, you lead.
That's it.
You know?
That's
and just be
man.
patient, because you are born blessed. Some of us, unfortunately or fortunately, are born blessed, bro. We have a crown upon our heads. I'm saying,
Yeah.
you have an anointing, you have a calling on your life. But if you don't walk according to that path, you're gonna always end up being left behind. You're always gonna be missing your blessing. You're always gonna be struggling the same cycle until you decide, I'm had enough. That's what I'm saying. Change is inevitable. Everyone has to change. You're gonna change for the good, for the better, for the worse, or for the good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep going, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. There's a cliche, but anything is possible, bro.
Yeah.
If you do it, I got a book that's coming out, and it's called exclusive. It's called a Habit Guide.
Yeah.
It's a journaling book, and manifestation quotes and to-dos. These things that you do naturally helps you. It becomes like a wish book. I've done it for like 3 years. I'm looking back on my thing in journey now, and thinking, oh my God, I said I'm gonna do this. Look, it's like I'm writing out my future. It's like, so now I'm seeing it work. So next year, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 2 of them. I mean, I'm gonna teach my daughters how to do it. I'm gonna keep going because
That's it.
It's doable. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Life is good. Life is what you make it. And wherever you are right now is where you want to be. That's one of the things, my hardest thing I had to learn from my mentor. Wherever you are right now is exactly where you want to be, because you have a call in your life. You have everything that you've been given to make your life better. So if you're not applying those skills, you're not applying those phone calls, you're not phoning up the people and saying, you know what, let me chase up Damo because he said I can come to his studio and record because I want to do recording. Then what are you going to do? Because you've already given me the link.
It's true.
You have to apply yourself in anything you do, you know what I'm saying? And keep your faith, keep going, and keep God first, man. And always include Christ. Can you see it in the back of the phone?
Come on, I
see
saw
a solution. You know
show the camera, fam. Look at this guy, fam. 6-figure deal guy, fam. Guys, if you see his car,
no, don't tell her, because then
okay,
child maintenance might ask for extra.
Editor, bleep out the car name. But you know one thing I want to add on to you, what you just said, because I went by the last few years, I went with a few mantras. 2024, I said, be on your purpose. 2025, in all my stories, most of the time, I always say, don't get left behind. And that's something you said earlier on. 2026 now is reap what you sow.
Yes. I got a video coming tomorrow. My one is the year of the bamboo.